Out Keith O'Halloran and Mark Robinson, who were suspended, but there was a recall for Australian Danny Invincible, who made his first start since January. Following Bruce Rioch's departure, new boss Colin Greenall marked his first game in charge by including Friday's two signings from Motherwell. Lee McCulloch and Steve McMillan cost £1.25 million between them. Neither side started particularly well. Wigan hadn't scored in their last 3 matches, and it showed with finishing like this from Andy Liddell.
Beagrie in charge of the kick, being attacked by Brannan. Well, he came from deep and made good contact. Beagrie. Possibly the most exciting moment of a rather dull first half so far, but Wigan could change all that from this free kick. It's played in by Bradshaw, near post header, clipped the top of the net. Ashcroft, who turns and puts his head in his hands. McMillan. Sheridan introducing Barmer to the attack, lining up a shot from distance, which Mildenhall fielded quite comfortably in all truth. Ironic cheers from the Wigan fans. I think they're glad just to have seen a shot on target. This is McHugh. Infield is Robinson. Bradshaw did just enough, but referee and linesman don't agree with whose throw it is. Now there's an off-the-ball incident here, and there's a Wigan player on the touchline got involved. Robinson was in the thick of it for Swindon, and I wonder what action the referee will take here. It's Scott Green who's down there in the tracksuit, and it's his conduct that is the subject of a discussion between the officials. It's a yellow card. Well, his chances of getting on now have been diminished, because as soon as he steps on the pitch, he's got every chance of being sent off. This is Bradshaw for Wigan. That's a great cross, and somehow Ashcroft failed to turn it home. Very nearly ended in the net himself, the striker, but importantly for Swindon, the ball did not. This is Andy Liddell now, and that's another corner. Sheridan to take once more. Dazoo climbs, and Mildenhall gathers it in, does he? There's a scramble on the goal line, and the keeper has the ball, and the referee's right on the spot. Brannan picks out Liddell. Invincible for company. Still Andy Liddell in possession, and forced across the 18-yard area. This is Sheridan. Difficult bouncing ball for Dazoo to deal with. Sheridan finds Barmer. This could be Wigan's last chance of the afternoon. Nicely taken by McCulloch, going for glory, and Mildenhall manages to shovel it round the post. Wigan trying to stage a grandstand finish. Liddell's corner. Oh, it could go anywhere. It's inches wide. The referee's given a goal kick. I thought that was a Swindon player which got the last touch, because I felt it was going to be an own goal. it's mission accomplished as far as Swindon Town are concerned. The team selection and tactics suggested they'd be happy to get a point here, and that's exactly what they've done as Wigan Athletic draw a blank for the 4th game in a row. Not too many chances, Wigan certainly had the better of them, but Swindon defended resolutely and Steve Mildenhall looked pretty much unbeatable in goal. The final score at the impressive JJB Stadium, the game less impressive, it's finished Wigan 0, Swindon 0. Well, Steve, that wasn't the prettiest of games, but I'm sure you're delighted with the result.
It wasn't a great spectacle for football, I know what you mean, but we've come up here after a bad result last Saturday. Come up here, I don't think they've lost at home this season, and we've got a point. I think we'd have took that at the start, you know, so we're quite happy. And
given the position you're in the league, because of results in midweek, you're actually sucked into the relegation places. Is this the kind of performance perhaps you've got to put on for the end of the season now? Roll up your sleeves, battle and get anything you can.
This is it. I mean, it's not all pretty football, I mean, so if you can play and get down and play and pass it and win 3-0, fantastic. You know what I mean? That's what you want to do, that's what the fans want to see. But I'm sure they appreciate as well the fans that travelled, coming up to see us, grafting, putting a good, decent grafting performance in and nicking a point from one of the, well, I think they spent £16 million from a top side, you know, a lovely stadium. And